Coming back, we both grew up in Newton County, and we were coming back like home from college, moving back and trying to establish, a sense of church family, and we were really looking for people that were on the same walks of life as us, but also that we could look up to, that were in different walks of life than us, or even younger than us, that we could mentor to or interact with, and all of that was here. There was people older than us, people our age, newlyweds, just all across the spectrum. So it just felt like exactly what we were looking for at that time.
We are fortunate to be plugged into various outlets here at the church. I have been attending the Thursday morning men's breakfast at 6 a.m. at Mamie's, and that's a cool mixed bag in itself because of the mixed generational there, and also hearing, obviously, the wise gentlemen be able to share the roadway of how they've done it. We're both fortunately part of the new cancer care ministry here with the church. My wife is an oncology nurse at Piedmont Newton, and so God felt very convicted, or put it on our hearts for us to feel convicted to be a part of, and so she's absolute a beacon of light and source of wealth of information when it comes to that ministry.
And I also serve in Kids Grove, and then we are part of Nathan and Caitlin's Wednesday night small group as well. The most spiritually significant moment, I would say, in our life at the church so far has been that we both got baptized together at the church. I had never been baptized. Brittain had been baptized as a child, but when we got baptized at church at the Grove, we were truly made again Christians. We had a totally different outlook on life than ever before, and we were able to be baptized as husband and wife, and it was one of the best moments of our lives.
And it was more than just a baptism, because of course we were baptized in front of our church family, and to have those roots planted meant much more than just being immersed in just water. I think what excites us most about the church is really just the health of it, the vibrantness of it, especially post-COVID. I know that that's not very common anymore, but beyond that, just having authentic folks here to be able to see ministries that are reaching different ages, different groups, different walks of life, that we're not stuck in the church on Sunday and then we don't interact ever again. I think that that's pretty exciting to have a wealth of folks willing to help and contribute to be able to make those things happen. I definitely think that the church has impacted us individually in a number of aspects. The most obvious in our life now is we're going through IVF. And without having the Lord to be able to give us the strength to get through this, as well as opening doors we didn't think would ever be opened, and of course having people call on us, pray for us, check on us. I mean, those things are invaluable, and we felt more supported than we ever have.
Yeah, just to piggyback off that, we've had so much support from everyone. I mean, in the church, people reaching out, Katie Landress. I mean, just people who went through this, and who you don't even know that, but then somehow through the church, it's been put on them to pray for you, and they come to you. And that's a really remarkable thing to me, to have someone from a different campus who knows Brittain and I, not that well, but to feel put on her heart to pray for us and come to us. And I mean, it's just been really remarkable how the church has been with us through what's a hard time.
It's a sense of community, no doubt.
I have just going through this season of infertility and of reoccurrent pregnancy loss, and of going through IVF, I have had to really lean in to, and it's a song lyric, but it's, Spirit lead me where my trust is without borders. And I mean, you can ask him. That was like our IVF song, going through like egg retrieval. Like, I played it all the time because I would struggle so bad with like the unknowing and what if, and I would just get so bogged down in that, and that's such not what I want to be, or how I don't want to have that kind of doubt. But it was a real struggle for me to just let go of all that. And when I let go of it, like everything that we prayed for was like that plus double.
I think despite the difficult season we're going through, I think that the point is that God has just shown up time and time again.
And just to piggyback off that, we've heard, Nathan has said that here, to be uncomfortable with your giving. And I've always really taken that to heart, because truly all we should worry about, and I think about this all the time, is our daily bread. And we don't, as a society, cling on to that. But we've really, through this season, not that it hasn't been hard. I mean, when we were faced with like, gosh, this is tens of thousands of dollars, all up front, like, oh my gosh. But we just said, this is your money, Lord. And he's just provided and provided and provided. Even like you said, to challenge us, to push us and do more than we necessarily would normally do with our finances, and to be able to give more, it's just been remarkable.
Doors have opened we didn't think would open, and so we fully attribute giving everything to God and letting him multiply in our lives.
I'm proud to be a member of this church. I have patients at work all the time ask me. It's really the only place you really have people ask you. I come home and tell Brittain that people ask you, are you a Christian? You just don't hear that a lot anymore, but I have patients ask me that all the time. And I love to tell them that I go here. I'm proud of this church. I just today wrote down our church's address and gave it to somebody at work. I love this church. I love the ministries that we're able to be a part of. It's near and dear to our hearts.